me, it's unfortunate that most cases like this, it's within the family where you
Yeah.
find the uncles of kids are the ones, doing this physical harm and physical touches and abuses to children.
Yeah. Hi, beautiful people.
Hello, guys.
Welcome to She Speaks Sacred.
Where her voice becomes a secret, right?
She Speaks
We listen,
Spirit Moves. I'm Wamboi Mukunda.
And I am Zanele.
And today we are speaking about a pandemic, if I may say so, where women feel like they can no longer trust these men in the society that we are in.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so much evilness happening. Recently, there was a story that was, and it's still trending, where a teacher who has been one of the most famous schools in Kenya, one of the best performing schools in Kenya, let me just say Alliance because it's already online, where that teacher has been there for 30 years. And in those 30 years, there are cases which are coming out that allegations that he was grooming some students, some girls, where he'll be able to give them some favors, and in return he also gets some favors from those girls. Yeah, it's a whole story that is happening at the moment. And we also have scenarios where people from other high schools are also coming up saying that this also was happening to me with a certain teacher. He would touch me inappropriately. So at this stage, you are a small child. You are, and the people that you're supposed to be feeling safe with, the men in the society that's supposed to be feeling safe with, you're not feeling that safety with them. At the end of the day, we ask ourselves why nowadays women don't want to get to relationships with men just because they do not feel safe with the men that we have in the current society. Any scenarios that you've interacted with that you felt that women have felt a bit unsafe and they can no longer trust these men?
For me, it's unfortunate that most cases like this, it's within the family where you find the uncles of kids are the ones, doing this physical harm and physical touches and abuses to children. It has been so unfortunate because we have a saying in my culture that the dirt of the house is not thrown outside for the whole for the whole village to see. So when such things happen, you find that it's hidden within the family, and this is a child growing up having been violated sexually by the uncle, by the father's brother, by the mother's brother. And it is so unfortunate because they are not allowed to speak out, they are not allowed to express themselves or to even report such instances. So you find that this is a child growing up fearing men and not feeling safe around men. And when they get married, they are usually so much affected because they don't even trust their husband that they're staying with in their home. So I've seen it, for me, it's been unfortunate that it's happening within a family setup, and then it now moves on to the community where this person will be so violent towards men and hateful towards men just because of an experience that they had.
Yeah, I think there's so many situations of lesbianism that are happening, and most of the basis is people don't want to get relationship into men. We are not in support of that, but at the end of the day, we also understand where they are coming from. Because if you are molested by an uncle when you are young, or a teacher, or even dad,
somebody was supposed to give you protection.
Imagine, and then you grow up thinking that I'm going to get married to a man. That can never happen. It will never happen until we heal those traumas. And I think at the end of the day, we need men to be men, to lean on their masculine side, to do what they're supposed to do, so that there's that perfect balance. If they're able to protect the society, if they're able to take care of themselves and also take care of the society, I think that will bring the perfect balance. And also, as you're bringing up boy child, I think we also need to tell them to be more empathetic, to be more caring, to be more, because sometimes they're told you need to be hard. Mwanaume hafanyangi hivi na hivi, that's the words that are used. But at the end of the day, we need these men to be able to understand the other people around them that also need the care, that also need to be taken care of. They need to be protected. They need to be the warriors, the physical warriors, because at the end of the day, the man is physically stronger than the woman. As women, we are stronger on the spiritual world, but the men on the physical world, they are more stronger, they're more masculine, so they're able to, at the end of the day, I can't go fighting with a man. I'll be hurt in the process because that's not how it's supposed to be. Yeah, and we also have scenarios where there's a lot of battering happening in marriages where men have developed a tendency of beating another human being. another human being that has 32 teeth like you, you're there beating them up just because of something they did. If you're not comfortable in that marriage, at the end of the day, leave. You don't have to stick there. You don't have to kill someone because of your ego, because most of the time it goes back to the men's ego. So I think men needs to be able to lean into their confidence, understand themselves, take care of themselves so that they're also able to give that back to society.
I think
Yeah.
it goes back to us having to go back to our kind of model where a family setup is mother, father, children, uncles, aunties, and all of that. We do need to go back. We can run away as much as we want right now, but in future, it's something that comes to manifest, to the physical. Because right now, what we are seeing, when you see a man that is battering another woman or a fellow woman, a man that is battering a woman, it shows you that this is somebody who grew up without proper structures to show you this is how you act, this is what you do. You are the protector. If the same protector is beating you up and killing you, then what
Imagine.
does this say about you as a man? So we need
Yeah.
to go back to structures where if you are a single mother, you need to take your boy child, if you're the son, to their uncle, to their grandfather, to that manly figure, so that they can groom them and show them that these are the ways of a man. This is what a man is supposed to do. Some of us, have problems with our families. We cut them off and they say, I don't want them to be associated. But at the end of the day, yes, you may not want it to happen to your kids. At the end of the day, this is a child that is going to be affected,
Yeah.
and their family will now be affected. They usually say men are able to regroom themselves and restructure themselves. But what I've seen is that it comes from somebody who has at least seen that kind of model within their family setup. Even if it's their uncle who has a family, they will want to copy that kind of model.
Yeah.
You can't just say they will regroom themselves and remodel themselves when they are older if they've never seen such thing like a man and a woman within one space and how they are supposed to be treating each other. So we must go back to our kind of ways.
Yeah.
People don't want to hear this, but it's very important. Even if you don't want to get married, make sure that this child of yours sees a model that in future, if they decide to get married, they will know what marriage looks like, how you need to, how you are supposed to live harmoniously with somebody else's child.
Yeah.
So please let us know what you feel about this one. Do you feel like men are scary, like as lions nowadays? Would you want to find yourself in a space where it's just you and your husband staying together, or are you scared, or do you have experiences probably from your childhood that make you say, I don't want to be associated with a man in my life? Let's have a conversation in the comment section down below. Please follow us on our social media pages. We have Instagram, we have TikTok. You can also follow our Telegram page. I think we need to have a WhatsApp group for the same. Yeah,
I think we
we'll
need
let you know
to.
in due course. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.